Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Greg, and today is May 16th, 2021, and we're going to be going over Limelight Networks. As you can see right now, Limelight is at $3.03, and at the day, we're up positive 5 cents or positive 1.68%. We haven't did any movement after hours so far, and today is Sunday, obviously, right? So this happened on Friday afternoon. So we're going to go over the weekly chart. Go ahead and highlight. We're down negative 2 cents or negative 66 or negative 0.66% over the past week. 1 month, we're down 60 cents or negative 16.53% over the past month. 3-month chart, we're down negative 95 cents or negative 23.87% over the past 3 months. 1 year chart, down negative $1.99 or negative 39.64% over the past year. And the 5-year chart, we're up positive $1.53 or positive 102% over the past 5 years. So this thing has went up. We can go ahead and scroll down to show you where I'm in at. Average cost of $3.48. We have 201 shares. Obviously, 1 share is given to us for free. And it's 8.46% of our portfolio diversity. We're up $10.05 over the past day or so, or positive 1.68%, and total return is negative 90.97% or cent or negative 13% overall. Now, like I always tell you guys, just because my screen may say that I'm negative doesn't mean I'm all the way negative. If you refer back to my covered call deal, you know that, hey, I'm actually negative $24. And what we'll do is give you a quick glimpse of why I say that. We'll click on our history, and then we'll show you that I've collected $20 in a contract for a put that was May 3rd, another $20 on May 3rd for another $20, so that's $40. And then right here on April 29th, we collected $26. So that's $66 overall that we've collected. So when we actually pull up the calculator, and we'll go back one real quick, scroll up just to show you guys, 90.97 would be what we were negative on. So we're gonna say $66 is what we collected minus 90.97 equals negative $24.97. So that's what we're actually negative on right now, not $90.97, because we've been collecting premiums throughout the past month or so, right? So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and close out this calculator. We're gonna move forward to E-Trade and see their analyst price targets. Right now they have an average price target of $3.75 with a high of $5 and a low of $2.75. So in the last 3 months, 4-ranked analysts set 12-month price targets for LLNW. The average price target amongst the analysts is $3.75. That's that right there. Analysts compare the price targets to the current market price of the stock to determine how much potential upside or downside movement there could be in the stock price. So as you can see, these gray areas right here are analysts saying hold, hold, hold. And then we have that $5 price target right here. That will be in between $3.75 and the low of $2.75. As we scroll down, we have Michael Lattimore giving a hold price target for April 30th, 2021 at $5. Obviously, you can read any of these guys' articles to find out, hey, exactly what they're talking about, what company they work for, so on and so forth. Robert Majek on April 30th. Didn't put anything up here. Maybe it's some type of typo. We don't know. Rajai Jalura puts a sell in on May 19th. $2.75 is the price target. Then we have Brett Fillman on February 17th giving a hold for $3.50. And we have Jeff Van Ree giving a hold on February 12th at $3.50. Obviously, we can move forward. And you see that we have Gregory P. Miller giving a hold on February 12th for the price target of $4. Eric Martinuzzi giving a buy at February 12th, $6. And then we have Colby, man, I don't even know how to say that name. So that's a hold February the 2nd, $4.80. We have another guy, Lee Kroll, buy. This is back in 2020. This is going to be October 23rd, 2020, $7. And then we have another one in 2020 from June 26, 2020 at $8.50, right? So in order to find out if they hit their price targets, you need to go back on the charts to take a look. Anyway, we're going to continue to move forward. And this is our Yahoo Finance. We're going to scroll down and we see fair value, right? So right now they have it as overvalued, chart events, neutral pattern detected, And we have short term, 2 weeks to 6 weeks up, mid term, 6 weeks to 9 months down, long term, 9 months plus down. We're gonna move forward, take a look at our trading view chart. And as you can see, we have overview, ideas, technicals, and financials. They have upcoming earnings on July 28th, negative EPS of 0.32 cent. And you see the market cap, and they're not paying anything in dividends. As we scroll down, you can pretty much see where they're at, 303, negative 39.64%. And the last time anybody put up in trade idea, which is these right here, was May 14th. This would be our technicals, which is giving us a sell. And then this is our financials. So if you want to learn anything about their financials, you can just pull them up, right? Obviously, I always tell you guys to go to their actual homepage to pull up some of the financial information, SEC file, and so on and so forth. But anyway, we can click right here on this ideal so you can see exactly what's going on with this particular trade and what this person is saying. It says LLNW bullish shark pattern getting a confirmation low, probably will take a year to play out. So they think this thing may take a full year before it plays out to where they believe it's going to go, right? Anyway, we can exit out, scroll down. They have top authors, only one person that's a top author when it comes to LLNW. And then we have somebody else that put their play up. That was March 23rd, and where they feel like it could possibly go, right? So you can always click on any of that stuff and figure out whether or not you like what that person is putting out, and if it's in kind of matching up to what you believe may happen with LLNW. Give them a thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever, or comment. So we're gonna go ahead and push forward. This is the actual trade chart. So actually, to get to this, you would click on trade now. It will give you this screen. Obviously, you can trade weekly, daily, you know, in terms of your charts. Everything you see in front of you are my support and resistance lines. So the red lines will be our resistance lines, the blue top lines will be our support lines. And as you can see right now, we have it all the way back to 2015. So we're tracking back to 2015, right? So we have support lines for 2015. As you can see, we have a high of about 475, 2016 high at about 290ish, 2017 high about 607, 2018 high about 552, 2019 with a high of about 450 something, 473ish. 2020 with the high of 819. Obviously right now the highest point we've reached so far in 2021 is about 563ish, and we're actually down, right? So when we take a look at our support and resistance lines, I'm opening it up a bit, and obviously right now we're lower than where we started at in 2021. We started right here in 2021 and we're all the way down here. Well, one thing we need to see is that our support line, or our 52-week low for 2020 was $3.43. We're below that mark. We're actually right here on a resistance line for, let's see, what year? 2016. So we're right there at a resistance line for 2016, which is now possibly going to act as a support line for us. So it's a possibility we can hit that resistance line, and we'll just move it over a little bit more so we can see. Possibly we can hit that resistance line and bounce off. Now, I've gone ahead and mocked up another short-term resistance line or support line for this particular area. So really, what I can do is change this to blue real quick. And it's a possibility that we could drop down to this area, which puts us at maybe the 276 area, bounce off of it, and head up. So what you see is what I believe may happen. It's pretty much three different mock-ups. It can drop down, go up, see it does a small pullback, go up a little bit more, small pullback, goes up. So basically what we're saying is we believe it's going to go up in value. And as you can see, that's right around the $4.13 range that we believe over time it may hit. Or there's a possibility that can go down even further, bounce up, stop around here, 295, go down a little bit more, and then make his way up. So that's another idea that we have. Or it can continue to drop, as you can see, cut through that short-term support and come down over here to what could be a support area. I haven't drew it up, but maybe the 250-ish range before going back up, hitting that $2.90 to $3 range, and then falling back down and possibly hitting that 220 range. Right now, obviously, when we take a look at what E-Trade has for it, they believe that the low is 275. So we're right there where we believe we could be at, which is that 276 line right around here. Possibly drop down right there and starts its way up. So when we take a look at the chart, we typically see that this thing, when it does drop, it gives us about a couple of weeks. So we'll say 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. So maybe 5 weeks. Sometimes it'll give us 3 weeks of droppage, even more depending on what news came out, right? So we know earnings came out and it started dropping, and it's already starting to bottom out a bit. For 2 weeks straight, we've had it stop at around 303, something like that. So we feel like it's maybe bottoming out. So there's a possibility that we have a reverse that's coming and it could be going back up in value. We're going to continue to watch it just to see, but just in case, we're going to kind of play it out by ear and only do our covered calls on this particular contract, right? So we can go ahead and click back on Robinhood, and I think I've already went over exactly what I'm going to be doing, but obviously you can click on trade LLNW options. And for those of you that don't already own the shares, if you want to do a option contract, you obviously can click on sell put option if you don't already own the shares. And as you see right now, for May 21st, which is next Friday, they're not offering you anything for buying at $3. Nothing, right? So you click on May 28th, they're not offering you anything. Click on June 4th, they're not offering you anything. So right now, they believe that even for the next 3 weeks, they don't believe it's going to drop down to $3. That's pretty much, there are no contracts available during the next 3 weeks for this. Now, this may change as time goes on, but right now they're not offering you anything. So what you would do is, in this particular situation, we'll go back up to May 21st, scroll up, and if you want to buy the share straight out at $3.03 or $3, let's say it drops down to $3, drops down to that amount, you could do what is called a covered call, sell call. As you can see, they're not offering anything at $3.50, but they are offering at $3. So what this means is, if you were able to buy, let's say 100 shares at $3, right at the market price, you can go on and do a option contract, a covered call, sell call, and that expires on May 21st, which is next Friday, and they would give you 13 cents per share, or $13. So if you were able to buy at $3 on the dot, spend $300 right then they would give you $13 upfront right then. If you bought at $3, sell the contract at the money for a $3 strike price, they give you $13 upfront, or 13 cents times 100 shares. Now, plus benefit behind this is that you got your $13 upfront and you're willing to sell at $3. The con of this is, if the contract or if the shares drop below $3, let's say $2.90, and the expiration date comes up next Friday and it's, let's say, $2.90, then hey, you're going to be stuck with your shares. You're not going to sell off at the $3 mark. And then what you're going to want to do is then submit another cover call for the next following week. And as you see, hey, even if it's at $2.90, you may be able to get $25 from the mix at $3, which means that you're going to add on even more money. So that's kind of part of purchasing these contracts at a lower amount. So it's up to you how you tend to move. But as for me, this is what I tend to do. Anyway, hopefully you guys learned something from this video on where I believe LLNW could be going in the future, where it could drop down to, where it could go up to, what the analysts are talking about, and even when it comes to doing our cash secured puts or covered calls. Once again, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, always just drop me a message inside the comment section. Please like, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to keep dropping content as the time goes on. Remember, have a good day. Be good. Bye.